walked up just a few feet away from the man, not looking at him, just out into the city. He did the same. After a while, after I'd calmed down and was able to comprehend it all, I guess, I looked at the guy and then back into the apartment. Then back to him and I said, "Good idea." He looked at me for a minute, then just started to laugh. At first it was just a little snort and a giggle. Then he just started actually laughing hard. After he stopped, he looked up to me, then quickly to the apartment, then back to me, and he said,
"You think, huh?"
"Yeah," I said, then I continued. I just couldn't believe it all in there. Fuck, I've seen people party hard, but never like this before. I mean, who started this thing off?
"That'd be me,"
the man said.
"We do it every weekend."
"Oh my God," I said. "Are you serious?"
"Yeah, I usually just go to my room, the one with the cum bucket in it, lie in bed naked, and just let whatever happen and unfold around me as they all get here."
"Dude, why? There's no way this could be enjoyable."
"It used to. Now it's just gotten boring. Nothing seems to excite me anymore, you know?"
he said. "Dude, this is just too fucking crazy," I told him.
"Oh, and how do you measure crazy?"
he asked.
"Rods? Sticks? Maybe you have a little thermometer that gets a reading from the atmosphere."
He started to laugh and then patted me on the back. "I guess not," I said. And here's where it started to get weird. "So what are you doing out here, man?"
"Oh, I just came out here to clear my head. You know."
he said and looked back out into the city.
"Think."
"About?" Then suddenly he just climbed on top of the ledge of the balcony. I looked up. He grabbed on some kind of rail above his head, but then he just stood there looking out at the city.
"All of it,"
he said, completely calm. "Dude, get down," I yelled. "Dude, seriously, you could fall." He just snorted and tightened his grip on the bar before he started to do a pull-up.
"I'm not gonna fall. Plenty of support,"
he said, lowering himself back onto the edge.
"No, if I'm going off this building, it's because I'm stepping off of it."
"Dude, calm down!" I screamed, trying to frame my arms so I could tackle him back into the balcony.
"Nah, I don't feel like it,"
he said. He never took his eyes off the horizon.
"Isn't that amazing, kiddo? I choose not to get down from here. I physically, mentally, emotionally, any way you can think of, choose not to get down from a spot nature never wanted me to be in. Take that, Darwin!"
"Get off the ledge!" I screamed / pleaded with him.
"You know what? Not only can I choose to be here and not come down, I can choose to
He lifted one foot as if to step, and he just let it hang there.
walk off into the sky. I have every freedom on the planet to just step out there. There's nothing that can stop me. Nothing! Isn't that amazing? Most people never even consider how much freedom they really have. They just go through life like schools of fish, mindlessly following some head honcho who barely comprehends all this himself. It's freeing to have this kind of knowledge, to know that nothing can stop me. Well, maybe you, but even if you did tackle me, I'm pretty sure I could take you. No offense."
None taken. Dude, I was trying to think of anything to get this dude off the ledge, right? And then when I said that, it hit me. I was like, "There's some very good manners. I bet you're a great host. And a good host, out of respect for the well-being of his guests, wouldn't jump off the building, right? Come on down, man, for my sake. Think about me. Think about your obligations as a host to all these people."
Nah, that's just bad faith. That doesn't stop me. Guests, family, lovers, staying around for those reasons are just excuses. I want a reason. I want something to take away my freedom, to truly stop me from taking this, if you'll pardon the cliche, long walk off a short cliff. Do you know anything that can stop me? Because I'd like to find it. I feel like I can't help but be free, you know?
Man, at that point, I just couldn't risk letting this dude convince himself to jump, or walk, or whatever. So I started to say something. Don't even remember what, but I tackled him back into the balcony. And while I was on top of him for a second, I looked up into the apartment. And all those fuckers couldn't even have cared less. They weren't even looking at us. Like we didn't even fucking exist. They were all too busy fucking each other to care. What a fucking world, you know? Well, I guess I was distracted for a little too long because before I knew it, this guy was picking me up, and BAM! He rocked my back against the ledge and kept pushing. I felt myself start to flip over and I grabbed for anything I could. Before I knew it, I was hanging over the side of the building and I felt this choking feeling as if someone was strangling me. I looked up and the guy was holding on to me by my tie. He had another arm stretched out and I grabbed it as quick as I could. I made sure I was holding on tight and then he let go of my tie. I was just hanging there. "Pull me up! Pull me up!" I screamed, and then I looked up at him and he said,
"You didn't give me a reason. You didn't give me a reason not to step, so now you have to give me a reason as to why I can't drop you."
He also just said it calmly as fuck, too. "I don't know, you asshole! Just fucking pick me up!" I screamed.
"No. Give me a reason as to why it is beyond me to drop you. Take away my power."
"Because it's wrong! Because you'd fucking go to jail if you did!"
"No, that's a consequence. Give me a reason."
"Because I'm a human being! Because you and I share that! Because it wouldn't be the right thing to do!"
Ah! Those are morals, ethics, excuses. You're worthless.
Man, I swear to God, I thought he was going to drop me. But then I felt this other arm grab me and pull me back onto the balcony. He pulled me up and I just sat there with my back against the ledge, breathing really hard. He didn't look at me. He just walked over to the balcony door and opened it. He left it open so all the sick shit came in and hit me again. I watched him walk to the door of the apartment and leave. I got my strength back up, stopped shaking, and left too.